Hello and welcome to today's math lesson. My name is Anas and I'm a teacher at the International Knowledge School. We will do what we always do, pick up where we left off the last episode. Last episode, however, we'll just review or recap what we've done very quickly. So we had solid shapes. We had 4 shapes, I think. It was sphere, rectangular box, cylinder, rectangular box again, cylinder, box or cube, cone, pyramid. So these are 4 or 5 main shapes that we looked at the last episode, and we had many exercises regarding them. Okay, so moving on. Today we are studying sorting and matching. Okay, there are different ways to sort these shapes. You can sort them by color, size, or shape. Okay, so first let's go and sort them by color. So here we have blue shapes. So how many blue shapes do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 blue shapes. Okay, red, 1, 2, 3. So 3 red. And how many green? Sorry, do we have 3 red? Oh, yeah, 1, 2, 3. And how many green? 2 green. Okay, so that's by color. Now by size. Let's take a look at the big ones and the small ones. Let's take a look at the big ones first. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 small. Okay, so we have these. This is by size, big and small. We'll draw this here so we can differentiate. Okay, by shape. So here we have cubes. 1, 2 cubes. And 1, 2 spheres. 1 cone. Well, okay, let's call this a box. So 1, 2 boxes. 1, 2 cylinders. All right, cylinders. Okay, and that's it. So we have cones, cubes, spheres, cones, and cylinders. Okay. Oh, sorry, didn't spell cylinders. Cylinders. Okay, so how you spell cylinders? So cube, sphere, again, same thing. So you have 2 cubes, 2 spheres, 1 cone, 2 boxes, and 2 cylinders. Okay, so that's by color, by size, and here at the end by shapes. That's how we can sort them. Great. Now, how many shapes will go into each box? I will sort by color. Now, I will sort by color means we're going to sort them by red, blue, and green. Okay, so how many shapes will go into each box, and we have to count how many shapes can go into each box right here. So they're doing the same thing that we did up here, but in a much more fun way. So red, we have 1, 2, 3 red. Blue, 1, 2, 3, 4 blue. Green, 1, 2 green ones. Okay, so how many red? 1, 2, 3. How many blue? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many green? 1, 2. Okay, now size, we have small and large. So how many small do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 small. 1, 2, 3, 4 large or big. They mean exactly the same thing. Large and big mean exactly the same thing. Here we have shape. So we have size, color, and shape. And that's why it's shape. How many cones? 1. How many cylinders? 1, 2 cylinders. How many spheres? 1, 2 spheres. How many cubes? 1, 2. Cuboids, we have 1, 2. So cuboids are the ones that we wrote as boxes. This is a cube. This is a cuboid, which is a rectangular box. That's how they're different from each other. So the box is made out of, a cube is made out of a square box, and the cuboid is made out of a rectangular box. Okay. Next up, sort these shapes. Draw a line to show where they belong. Okay, so we have a pyramid, cube, cylinder, cube, and pyramid. Now we have to draw a line and show where they belong, in big or small. I will do the first one, and then I want you to pause the video and do the rest on your own. Okay, so we have a small pyramid, so we can match this one right here. A small pyramid. Okay, now I want you to pause the video right now and match cylinder, pyramid, and cube to either small or large. So go ahead and pause the video now. Okay, if you pause the video and you play it again, let's take a look. Cylinder, this one is small. This one's going here. Cube, this one is pretty big, so it's going here. Large. This one is small, so it's going here. This one is big or large, so it's going here. This pyramid is large as well, so it's going here. So we have one of each. Small pyramid, small cylinder, big cube, small cube, big cylinder, and big pyramid. So that's how many we have of each in this picture right here. Okay? Now match each lid to the correct box. So we want to match these lids here, or covers, to the boxes. Okay? I will do the first one, and I want you to pause the video and do the rest on your own. So go ahead. I'll do the first one here. Now go ahead, pause the video, answer the rest on your own, and then play the video again to check your answers. Okay, if you pause the video and answer them and you play it again, let's check the answers together. Here, these are together. Here we have a cuboid. Here we have another cylinder. Here we have a cube. And here we have a cuboid. So here we match pretty much all of them to the correct brackets, or to the correct box. Okay, now a quick recap of what we've done. We can sort shapes by color, red, blue, and green, or by size, small and large. Large has the same meaning as big, same word, big. Or we can sort by shape, cone, cylinder, sphere, cube, or cuboid. So these are the main ways that we can sort different shapes together. Okay, now that we're done with this, that's good job on this one. We can move on to the next page and take a look at naming solid shapes. Okay, now we're going to learn the names of these solid shapes. All right, we have cuboid, cube, cylinder, sphere, cone, and pyramid. Okay, now first off, we're going to match each shape to the correct name. Now before we match them, let's have a look back and let's listen and repeat. So the first time just listen, and the next time I want you to listen and repeat with me as well. Cuboid, cube, cylinder, sphere, cone, pyramid. Okay, now this time I want you to listen and repeat. Cuboid, cuboid, cube, cube, cylinder, cylinder, sphere, sphere, cone, cone, pyramid, pyramid. That's great. Okay, now we want to match each shape to the correct name. Okay, so first we have cuboid. So which one of these are cuboids? This one and the TV. Okay, now I want you to pause the video, answer the questions on your own, and then play the video again, and let's check the answers together. Okay, if you pause the video and you played it again, let's check the answers together. Next up we have cylinder. This looks like a cylinder, and this looks like a cylinder as well. Sphere, the ball looks like a sphere, and the ball again, the golf ball and the football look like spheres as well. Cube, we have this cube, and let's look for one more cube. This looks like a cube as well, although it has a lot of cylinder shapes in it. But let's go for a cube. Okay, cone. Well, this is pretty easy. These are cones: the ice cream cone and the lights bulb, or the lights lamp. Sorry. Pyramid. This is of course a pyramid. And well, this is a cone actually. This is a cone. Interestingly, this could be a cone or a pyramid. You could use it for both. But just for the sake of this exercise, I'm going to match it to the pyramid. Because the ending of this looks like a cylinder at the bottom. So it's more like a pyramid. But we can match it to pyramid and cone. Both of them are correct in this case. Alright, great. So we have cuboid, cylinder, sphere, cube, cone, and pyramid. And remember, these two shapes are very similar. A cone would look like this from the bottom. A pyramid would look like this from the bottom. So just try to remember that this is a flat shape. So it's flat at the bottom, and the cone has a little bit of a circle at the bottom, which looks like a bit like this or like this, while the pyramid is like this at the bottom. Okay, now name each shape. Now here's what you're going to do on your own, and then you're going to play the video and we're going to do it together. You're going to look at these shapes and you're going to write their names over here. Okay, now you're going to do this on your own, and then you're going to play the video and check the answers with me. So go ahead and pause the video right now. Okay, if you pause the video and you play it again, let's take a look. This is a cube. Cube. Okay. This is a sphere. This is a cuboid. This is a cylinder. This is a cone. This is a pyramid. Okay, so these are the shapes that we went through in this episode. Now, try this. Draw each solid shape from question 2 carefully. Okay, now we're going to draw all of these over here. You can be very slow, take your time with it. We can actually do it together. Okay, so we start with the cuboid. So let's draw the cuboid together. No need to be fast, you can do it very slowly, as it is very easy when you do it slow. I hope it's clear and you can see what I'm doing, but I will zoom in just in case. Okay, zoomed in. Great, now I can see very clearly. This one was the cuboid. Next we have cylinder. So let's take a look at the cylinder. A big circle at the top, and then a small circle or a small half circle at the bottom. Okay, next up, what do we have? A cone. So let's take a look at the cone. Okay, next up we have a cube. So let's take a look at the cube. If this is too fast for you, you can always pause after every line that I make, and you can draw them very slowly. So I started here. then here, then here. Okay, next up we have the sphere, which is just a ball, and then the pyramids. And that's it for the pyramid. Okay, so I have a cuboid, cylinder, cone, cube, sphere, and pyramid. Okay, now I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Oops. Okay, just a second. Okay. Now that we're done with drawing them, we can answer the questions at the bottom over here. Which is the easiest to draw? The sphere. The sphere was the easiest to draw. It's just a ball. Which did you find the most difficult? Now this is really up to you. You can tell me which one you found the most difficult. But to me personally, I think it's the cuboid. Because you had to be a little bit more. I didn't do it very nicely, but I did it enough so I can actually tell that it's a cuboid. Cuboid. Okay, now a quick recap of what we've done today. So sorting and matching, we can sort shapes in three different ways, which is color, size, and shape. Color, red, blue, and green. Size, small and large. Shapes are cones, cylinders, sphere, cube, and cuboid. And then we moved on and wrote the names of all the shapes. I would recommend that you spend some time here and listen and repeat to the names of these shapes with me. You can repeat the video, listen and repeat over and over again until you memorize how they're pronounced, and then you can memorize the spelling by writing them again. Alright, that's it for today's lesson. There is no homework. We will do it again in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned something new today, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.